Hello everybody, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name's Deshaun, and today I'm here to talk about the most recent WandaVision news. Now, WandaVision comes out next Friday. I am excited, just like everyone else. But they've been releasing little tidbits and trailers. Now, I've briefly maybe talked about the posters and trailers and whatnot they've been releasing over the past few weeks. But now there have been a bit of more information that was released. Not only do we know the actual number count, WandaVision will be 9 episodes. Yes, WandaVision will be 9 episodes. One more episode than The Mandalorian. Though it was revealed also that on Friday we will be getting two episodes of WandaVision to start off. We'll be getting 2 episodes, and then the rest will release periodically. Now, the vibe I get is that the first 2 episodes will be 30 minutes. Like, the vibe I get with Disney Plus right now. Disney Plus is doing something interesting that I've never really seen before with any other streaming service, which is most of the time with most streaming service, your episode is going to be at least 45 to an hour long. You know, like, I've recently watched Handmaid's Tale. Every episode is about an hour long, you know? It's about an hour long. Other shows, about an hour long. Like, shows that are on TV are about 40 minutes. Shows that, like, if I'm rewatching them, like, like Supernatural or something like that, it's about 40 minutes. Because there's about, like, 20 minutes of commercial breaks between time, which extends it out to about an hour. But, like, straight to, you know, like, shows that I would see on Stars or on HBO or something, those shows are usually about an hour long. And sure, sitcoms are about 30 minutes long, but like real shows with huge budgets behind it are usually an hour long. It's not until I started watching The Mandalorian that I started seeing them play with the format, with the time. First episode of Mandalorian season 2 was an hour long. It kind of set the bar high. The last episode was about like 40-something minutes. There's another episode that's almost 50 minutes. There's another episode, one of the best episodes of The Mandalorian was 30 minutes. So, like, I get this feeling that Marvel / Disney are having fun playing with the format, and they kind of go, and like I said, and they kind of go, well, how much time do you think would be appropriate to tell this story, to tell this? And they kind of go, well, then tell it in that amount of time. They're like, you kind of go, all right, well, then tell it in that time. And like that's the vibe I get from what Disney Plus's approach to telling their shows. Now, granted, I've only seen The Mandalorian, and I haven't really seen any other shows. I've seen a couple Disney Plus movies, clearly. I've reviewed them, but I haven't really seen any shows. I never looked at that diary of a future president, even though I have actually seen the score on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's actually pretty high, but I never saw it. But, like I said, there's a lot of things like that, but the idea is that the first 2 episodes of WandaVision will be 30 minutes apiece, and they will be in that sitcom world. So they're gonna really play it up like a sitcom, like a 30-minute sitcom, like episode 1. And there's gonna be bits and pieces, of what's happening in reality. I'm telling you, this show is gonna be great. But yeah, we're gonna have 2 episodes to start off, 30 minutes, and then it's gonna be hour. And then at least that's the vibe I get, is these 2 episodes are to set up the sitcomness of it. To set it up, to confuse people, to be like, okay, this is a weird world. And then end with, something happening that's just like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, granted, we already think that, but still, I'm so curious how this show is gonna go. I am wildly curious. Not to mention, on top of the announcement, on top of us knowing that we're going to get 2 episodes, which will more likely be 30, it could be 2-hour episodes, I mean, that'd just be shocking, but it could be, which would be 2 30-minute episodes, so we know that, 9 episodes of the show, which a lot of people were excited for, because they're like, oh my god, that means that, because Falcon and the Winter Soldier comes out March 19th, and this show was scheduled to end on March 12th, so that meant the next week Falcon and the Winter Soldier come out. Not quite. Now that means that there's going to be like a 2-week gap between Falcon and the Winter Soldier and when WandaVision ends. But like a lot of people said, I agree with a lot of people on Twitter also who are like, oh, well, that's so they can market it, they can shift the marketing to Falcon and the Winter Soldier and really kick it into high gear, because they're going to be marketing the fuck out of WandaVision. Like, you thought that the Mandalorian marketing was great. You know it's going to be crazy with WandaVision. But yeah. So that's some other bit. That's the beginning of the news. And then there's one more piece of news, which is the show is going to have original theme music for each decade written and created by the people who by the married couple. I know who they are. I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but I did watch a documentary. I know who they are. It's like a married couple. They're the people behind the Frozen the songs in Frozen, and they're gonna be doing original time period accurate, depending on the sitcom. They have an entire Brady Bunch song for when they do those episodes. Like, so I was like, yo. I'm like, they're gonna do like freaking Modern Family. They're gonna have the Modern Family theme song. Oh man, they're literally gonna, because you heard a bit of it. There was a bit of it in the last trailer here, like the god damn it, I'm already forgetting the lyrics to it, but it was like the newlyweds, WandaVision, like that you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever seen like I Love Lucy or those old shows, which I've only seen, I Dream of Jeannie, I've only ever seen those shows because at my job there's a lot of old people who work at the Home Depot where I work at, and my goodness, they're just fucking nuts. Like, they love watching that old stuff. And since they watch a lot of that old stuff, I end up watching it. And I'm like, I watch I Dream of Jeannie. I've seen I Love Lucy. I've seen all that stuff on that. You know what channel it is. It's like Cosmo or some shit like that. So I've seen all that stuff. So it's kind of hitting me, which is weird, right? Like, I'm like, someone my age, it shouldn't really hit me like that. That shit's older than my grandmother. But it does. I'm like, I know what that is. I know that song. And when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's cool that they got their own little theme song. Like I said, this show is going to blow people away. But I really wanted to talk about this because I didn't see a lot of people talking about it. Yes, WandaVision will not only be 9 episodes. It will premiere with 2 episodes on next Friday, the 15th. It will premiere with 2 episodes, and it is going to have original songs for each decade. So every time the credit starts, the font's going to change into whatever decade that is, and they're going to have a new theme song. It's going to be like that fucking, it's going to be like the popcorn commercial. Let's all go to the lobby. Oh, man. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me, Comic Game Move Show. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.